Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Cabernet. Now, we could do some reading, and I kind of want to get started on that, but I'm going to save that till later when I'm getting close to the end. There are 3 things we can do in a day, and I'm also probably going to focus on that, what do you call it? When I first did this, I went to Faina first, so I'm glad I talked to him first so I can get his relationship up. I'm at 69, cool, 60, 70, 65... 55, 65, 50, 55. Okay.
This must be where
Yep, oops. Yeah, this must be where Fainu lives.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Volkov's new apprentice. He sent me over to check in on you. Is this a good time?
I know who you are, Lisa. Of course, come have some tea with me. I always brew too much. Eyes bigger than my stomach, I guess.
Or you're used to having company. We need to do this.
Yes, please. I could use a little break. Thank you. Oh, it smells heavenly.
It's juniper, my favorite. With a spoonful of honey, nothing beats it. Try some. Tell me what you think.
You weren't kidding. It reminds me of the times my mother would make tea for my brother and me when we were little.
Sounds lovely, dear.
It was. Although, I don't think it was about the tea itself, more about the little plates she poured it in for us instead of cups.
It always kind of makes me feel a little bit weird when the default for English language stories in this type is always British accent, despite even if it's like in a completely different country. I understand doing the English translation because it would, the translation convention where they're all speaking X language, but that's for the benefit of the viewers who are speakers of X language. You see it like in a lot of sci-fi things, like there is no way all the conversation going on in Star Wars is in English. Likewise, if you go to Tenchi Muyo, Japanese anime from way back, the Jirai Empire probably doesn't speak English. I mean, Japanese, rather, would be. But they're shown as speaking Japanese because the audience is Japanese. So I understand that, but I just wish the accent weren't so weirdly British, and I know why it is because Hammer Horror and all the British actors that they had working, it was a British company after all. But anyway.
We can certainly arrange that if you'd like.
That's all right, thank you. Otherwise, I'm afraid I'll start missing them even more.
Poor dear. Did the work take you far from home?
Further than I expected, that's for sure. For some reason, I just feel like telling her everything. I should change the subject before I say something I shouldn't.
Let's ask about the cat.
Is that your cat over there? What's his name?
No, I could never tame that one. He's too much of a free spirit. Comes and goes as he pleases. Always a surprise.
How does he get in the house?
How rude of him.
He's so handsome that I don't mind. Never gave him a name, though.
Okay, this is going to be the last one.
Are you from around here, Faina?
Oh, no, dear. I happened to wander quite a bit before I settled here. Although, I reckon I've stayed in this town longer than you've been alive.
Okay. Where have you lived?
And where have you lived before?
Many places, sweetheart. Far too many places.
Anything I should know about life here?
Let's see. For one, the townsfolk tend to be up quite late around these parts. Sort of a local quirk. They say it goes way back. Not sure how it started, but most places tend to stay open well into the night. I was always a night owl myself, so that never bothered me. But darkness and danger go hand in hand.
That is an interesting commentary that I didn't notice
Danger?
before.
Lots of temptation, whether you seek it or not. It's like my mother used to say, little dove. Keep your heart open, but your mind sharp.
She sounds like a wise woman.
Oh, she was, dear. Much wiser than I'll ever be, anyway.
Okay, we've done all these. Do you live alone?
Do you live here all by yourself?
I wouldn't say I'm all alone. My plants always keep me company. From time to time, that handsome gentleman in the armchair pays me a visit.
The cat.
And if ever I'm in trouble, I have some lovely neighbours to bother. I'm never alone. Not really.
Time to perform the checkup.
Well, as nice as this has been, we should probably start the examination.
The cat's already gone.
So, how are you feeling? Any noticeable rashes or discomfort?
Oh, I feel just fine, dear. Thank you for asking. The heat's been getting the best of me lately, though.
Didn't think it was that warm outside. But then again, maybe I just haven't spent enough time in my new body.
Anyway, I say there's no such thing as bad weather. To each their own.
It seems like there's nothing worrisome on your neck. Still, if you notice anything, make sure to let me or the doctor know.
Of course, dear.
I don't have enough to notice the fever yet.
Well,
I will after this.
seems like everything's in order. Nothing to worry about. I should be going. Might I stop by again sometime to check in on you?
That would be lovely. You're always welcome in this house.
Thank you for the tea again. It was delicious.
I like how the background of the little flower corsage or brooch changes depending on who's talking.
You're welcome, little dove. Come again soon.
Faina's plants are so well kept. She almost treats them like they are her equals.
Funny that.
Faina's plant... The air in this flat smells different, fresher than in the rest of town. I think it must be the plant's way of paying Faina back for her devotion.
Oh, what's this thing here? There's a weird thing here. Come on, how do I... Aha. 1 out of 21 scattered painting pieces.
And just like that, he's gone. I hope I'll get to see you again, my elusive buddy.
I think we will. I think we will. Know where to check for that this time. New objective. Find the cat!
Faina must be the one that keeps things looking nice around here. I bet Dr. Volkov wouldn't remember to take care of flowers to save his life.
2 pieces.
It's a storage room for the building. That's also where packages are delivered for tenants to pick up. No mail for me this time.
Cool. So we're going to go in. We've used one of our action things. We have 2 more. There's a couple other things I want to do, but I do want to... Let me see if we've already completed the quest. Workaholic. Okay, did we get the... We did not.
Greetings, Lisa.
Dr.
Questions?
Volkov, I have some questions.
Ask about yourself.
I'd like to ask about my situation, if that's all right.
How was I turned?
It was you who turned me into a vampire, wasn't it?
That is correct.
He's already told you as much.
But I don't remember anything from that day. What exactly happened?
Lisa, I want you to know that I take full responsibility for what happened to you.
That's either very responsible of you, or that is a way of appearing to take responsibility while concealing what part you had in it. Hard to say right now. It's either a good sign or a bad one.
As your sire, I promise to do my best to ease your transition as a vampire.
However,
in my professional opinion, forcing this memory may be highly detrimental to a fledgling psyche.
And this, we don't have enough information to know if it's a red flag or not. Everybody else is like, oh, it'll come eventually, and don't think it's that important. So him saying it like this kind of goes along with what everybody else says, but it also feels like, well, I don't want you to remember. If you remember, I might be upset and out of things, but yeah.
I can't, in good conscience, reveal the repressed memory of your death before it resurfaces on its own.
Let's be understanding.
all right. I understand.
Trust me, this is for your own good. I will tell you one thing, though. In your case, it was either this or death, and I didn't make that choice lightly.
So, that still doesn't mean you're as blameless as you're trying to make yourself out to be. I mean, you're either self-blaming or you're trying to look like self-blaming. It's really interesting. They are playing along with social cues and the ways things, like he's saying the proper things, but the context brings up a whole question as to what is the thing here, especially because this is involving memories that are gone. So it's a very interesting approach, because in normal context, nothing of what he's saying is a red flag. In context of the missing memories, it's very, very interesting. But also, new culture for this person, and even for us, we don't know what is normal.
I hope that eases your mind, even if only a little.
So it's very hard to distinguish between being confused with the new vampire stuff with getting bad vibes off of a person. Shoulder burn.
I was wondering if perhaps you could take a look at something for me. I felt a strange burning sensation on my upper shoulder on the night of my awakening. I check it myself, but sadly, mirrors are of little help lately.
Yes, of course. Let me have a peek. Most peculiar. That does not seem like a medical issue, but rather a magical interference that causes a bond. Not too uncommon, sadly, among us. I wish our kind referred to science more often than to that otherworldly nonsense.
If it's real, why would you call it nonsense?
Is it bad?
Why wouldn't you apply science to observing the magical stuff so you know how it works?
This isn't quite my area, so I'm hesitant to offer a diagnosis, but...
That seems like very reactionary. It's like, I don't want to deal with this, so I'm going to pretend it's nonsense and just feel like it doesn't have any any worth.
That being said, it's likely to have been applied by a foreign entity. Depending on that entity, it could be rather harmless or...
very harmful.
Or not. You didn't happen to see who might have left it on you, did you?
No. Whoever it was must have been behind the closed door.
Or invisible.
I see. In that case, I'm afraid it's one of those wait-and-see situations, dear. Let me know if you have any updates.
Thank you.
Thank you, Doctor. I'll keep you posted.
You're most welcome, dear.
Okay, move on. Other?
Well,
Who lived here before?
I was wondering about the vanity.
Oh, that's right. I forgot it was even there. Would you like me to cover it with something? I know some of us don't like to be reminded of our condition that way.
Oh, it's not that. I just wanted to ask who lived there before me. Presumably a human lady?
Lovely thing to ask to someone you know lost their family in violence.
Well, if you must know, it used to be my daughter's room.
Your daughter?
Liza may remember this in the future. That's so weird to me that they do that. That's something when you're playing like the Telltale Games things that other characters you hear from other characters.
Yes, however, it's been vacant for quite some time now. Didn't feel right to have all that space unused, so it's a good thing that it finally serves a purpose. Again. Anyway, what were we talking about?
Doesn't seem like he wants to talk about this now. Maybe I should ask another time.
Vampire
It
doctors.
must be an interesting position, being a vampire doctor and treating humans.
Almost like a veterinarian.
I suppose it is. But like with everything else, give it enough time and you'll get used to it.
Okay.
In a way, I'm sort of a link between the two groups.
Okay.
I have insight into humanity that our kind tends to lose touch with, as well as knowledge that humans don't accumulate due to, well, death.
What do you do when you have to explain fang marks on bodies?
Ah, that's not nearly as much of an issue as one would think. Tell the humans it's a snake bite, and nobody bats an eye. Oldest trick in the book.
But what if there aren't many snakes in the area? Maybe it's a fox bite or a bat bite or something? Rat
Creative.
bite, probably. Room amenities?
I'm quite enjoying my room. Thank you again for your hospitality. I've never had a space to myself before.
Very pleased to hear that.
Since it seems that I'm here indefinitely, would you mind if I maybe decorate it a bit? Make it more my own?
Yes. Yes, of course. Perhaps the room could use a caring touch after all these years. There's a general store between the church and the salon. You can try ordering some new items there. Make yourself at home.
Thank you. I'll make sure to stop by.
Move on. And leave. So that is not where we go to report. I think it's over here. Am I not able to...
What should I work on today?
Didn't I already do this? I felt sure I had already done that. I spent the action point and everything. Do I need the science to be high enough? It needed to be a 7. I have a 3.
Good evening, sweet.
Perform a checkup.
I actually... So...
Oh, I feel just fine. The heat's been getting the best. Anyway,
It seems like there's... Still, if...
of course,
Okay.
Well, seems I should be going.
that would be lovely.
Have a good night.
Good night, little...
Okay. So that's...
These books are written in a foreign language.
Wish I could read some of them. Yeah. Okay. We need to get her advanced. And me messing around with the way I did things has screwed... Oh, I have points available. Yeah. We're going back in. I leveled up at some point. No, stop. Apparently E does the same thing as left click, because I accidentally clicked E and that happened.
How nice of you to...
I'm going to do that checkup
I
again.
actually came to follow up on your
This has
appointment.
been
so
very...
how
this
are you
has been
feeling?
bothering me.
Oh, I feel just... The heat's... Anyway,
It seems like there's nothing. Still,
of course, dear.
Same, notice fever.
it seems like you do have a mild fever.
Anything I should worry about?
Better run some
This
tests.
may be a great opportunity to use Dr. Volkov's experimental lab equipment. I'm sure it's nothing to worry about, but just in case, let's take a blood sample, shall we?
Whatever you say, Doctor.
Just relax. It will only hurt for a second.
Here we go. She has a samovar.
Perfect. Now, have some more tea and a nice rest. I'll take this to the laboratory.
Thank you for stopping by, dear.
I should be going. Might I stop by again sometime to check in on you?
That would be lovely. You're always welcome in this house.
Have a good night.
Good night, little dove. Thank you for everything.
This thing on the table, the looks like an urn with a little spigot. I think that's called a samovar. Come on, let me go upstairs. Okay. There's a couple other things we want to do. Collect reward. There we go. That just went way up high.
What should I work on today? What incredible lab instruments. It's as if I'm looking into the future or reading a Jules Verne book. Let's take a look at the doctor's notes.
Oh,
I'm sure I can figure it out. Perfect. Now I should wait some time to check the results. They should be ready tomorrow, but if I wait longer than that, it may be too late.
okay. So we have one more action point we can spend. We could do some reading. Actually, one thing I want to do first is go buy some bandages. I do need to meet Evgeny and let's see, where's the general store? Actually, you want to see something funny? Oh, that's at a okay, so that won't happen. Okay.
Too bad I can't eat pastries anymore. At least I can still enjoy the smell.
I do find it weird. Vampires can drink liquids just easily enough, but they can't handle solid food.
This produce looks so fresh. I almost feel like eating solid food again.
This is in comparison to World of Darkness, which I know is only one type of vampire story, where they can't have normal food at all.
Anything particular you're looking for?
Let's look. We do want to buy some bandages, because that is... Yep. Buy. Okay. I'm going to get a fancy coffin. Let's see here. Work clothes. Emerald Classic. I don't think I have enough money for these anymore. I do not. Brr. This will rot if I buy it now, so not right now. Broke. Floral green. Gold leaf. Gothic black. Sure, I'll get a little bit of that. And purple? Cool.
There you go.
Okay. There's more time than I think there is. We do need to talk to her. Sure, we'll use our last auction point. We're not that
This
far.
must be Anastasia. I should come up and introduce myself. Good sermon today?
More or less the same one as always. But then again, people don't usually go to the church expecting plot twists.
Well, at least it's good enough for someone to come more than once.
I suppose that's true. Forgive me. I don't believe I've seen you around here before. Are you new in town?
Just got here.
I arrived just a couple days ago.
Oh, in that case, let me welcome you to the town. My husband and I are relatively new here ourselves. My name is Anastasia, by the way. I teach at the quaint little music school down the road.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Lisa. I work as an apprentice under the doctor.
Here we go.
A music teacher. That must be so rewarding.
It's true. When I see a spark of
Probably should have
passion in a
taken the
student,
5.
especially a child, it does make my day 1,000 times brighter. Do you play an instrument yourself?
I used to play fiddle when I was little. Not anymore.
Ah, that's a real shame, but trust me, it's never too late to pick up an instrument again.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
Here we
The
go.
church choir here sounds remarkable. The tenor in particular is something else.
Doesn't it?
I must admit, I didn't expect to hear something like that in such a small town.
I couldn't agree more. You have quite an ear for music.
You sound surprised. Do I give off such a bad impression?
Oh no, it's just that I rarely meet anyone I have a lot in common with around here. Not anymore, at least.
Okay, go for a walk.
I'm sorry, it's time for me to head home. My husband is waiting. I hope, but perhaps you'd like to keep me company on the way back.
Who would refuse a stroll on such a nice summer evening?
Okay.
The tenor that you so precisely placed belongs to Father Mikhail. Father Mikhail has a true gift. His voice is unbelievable. I find it very difficult to listen when he speaks, or agree with anything he says. But when he sings, I just can't help myself.
It is frustrating when you can't deny the talent in a person you don't admire.
Isn't that the truth?
I am putting myself at risk.
So, are you planning to come visit the church yourself?
Maybe.
Honestly, I'm still thinking about it. I had a lot of life changes lately. Not sure if I'm ready for it just yet.
I understand. I've been through a couple of those myself. Think about it, though. It would be nice to see a friendly face when I listen to the choir next time. If I'm completely honest with you, I come there mostly to listen to the choir. The lights are off.
Is something wrong?
Is something wrong?
Nothing really. My husband. I don't think he's home yet. Well, it was such a pleasure to meet you, Lisa. Would you stop by my school when you have a moment? I'd love to hear your thoughts. And who knows, perhaps we can revive some of your old music skills. That never goes away, you know. Not fully.
Of course. I would like nothing more.
Splendid! We are open from Wednesdays to Saturdays.
I'll make sure to drop by. Have a good night, Anastasia.
Good night, Lisa.
And now we have to run. Oh, wait. We don't have to run? That didn't use up? This is closed.
Locked.
Yeah, we don't have what needs to open that yet. That's interesting. Wait, does that mean I could also get Evgeny? Evgeny, you're in the salon. Boy, they're really forgiving this first night.
Perched upon a rotting barrow, my eyes survey the fallow field.
And I'm going to go to a new video. See you in a moment.